Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday. I haven't made a video the last couple of days. I've actually been very sick. Haven't been able to get off the couch, get out of bed. I have no strength. Pretty sure it was a pretty bad fever. Still not feeling the greatest today, but I don't have the luxury of taking 3 days off of work. I've got like 19 lawns, 20 lawns I need to go get mowed. We'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys at the next location. Whew. All right, I got the first one done right here. It's my condos downtown. I really don't feel like getting out and walking up and down this property so you guys can see it, but this one's $90 a week. I am barely moving, and as you can tell, I'm sweating so bad. It's not even hot out. It's 62 degrees out. I was in the shade like 90% of the time. This is all my fever. I am dying. I feel like crap, and I've been drinking a ton of water and Powerade, but I just feel like crap. But I have to get these yards done, and it sucks. I was kind of hoping the work and the fresh air would help a lot, and the sweating does help, but this is unbearable. This sucks. I'll see you guys at my next one. All right, just finished up another one. This one's $50 a week, and I started this one at 11:13, and as you can see what time it is, hold on, 11, I don't know if you can see that or not, 11:33, but I'd say 11:32, but whatever, we'll go with 11:33. Everything's packed away. I don't have any of my equipment in, ready to be put away. Everything's put away. It's mowed. This is my property. I don't see the address anywhere on the door. He does have something in his door. I don't know what it is, but this one's Country Club Drive. His name is John Poland. He's new this year. I just picked him up this year. But I wanted to show you guys that the time, because a lot of you are saying you don't understand how I can do 12 yards in a day, which blows my mind, because that's when I made that video, I think I worked like 10 and a half, maybe 11 hours that day. And like I said, this is a new client. I've only cut him, this is like the 4th time, so I haven't even really got a rhythm down on his yet. There was a couple of spots where I don't have the stripes down yet, like the size of them and whatnot, and this whole area has to get weed whacked because of these roots sticking out. So I had to weed whack this whole area, and then as you can see, the stripes get ugly. Also down here, it's weird. Like I said, I haven't figured out a good pattern for this yard yet, but yeah. If you guys can't get 12 yards done solo in a day, I don't know what to tell you, because I know people that'll do 20 in a 10-hour day. Route density is a big part of it, and then like I'm not playing on my phone, I'm not stopping for lunch. If I do stop for lunch, it's usually on a shorter day, or I bring something with me. But also, this setup is amazing. It's so quick. I can just grab and go when I need to. And like I said, I carry the string with me for my weed whacker in my pocket, so when I need more string, I got it. But yeah, so that was, I started at, what was it? I forgot what I said, but that was what I said, 11:13 to 11:33. So that was 20 minutes. Like I said, give or take a minute. I would probably take a couple minutes, because I was sitting here drinking water and putting my earbuds away before I even started the video. But yeah, it's a decent sized yard. It needs to get weed whacked in a few spots. That lamp post all the way around the house, his back fence needs to be weed whacked. That whole tree over there, there's a post around that too, and then there's 3 trees in the backyard, that sign, that. But you guys, I mean, once you figure out a path, it becomes pretty easy. And route density is a huge thing too. When you get clients that are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes away from each other, that's huge. I'm not really sure. Maybe some of you guys don't have that luxury. But I am going to keep the camera rolling for you guys and show you how close my next one is, because the fact that you guys don't believe I can do 12 in a day is crazy. But I get it. It's hard to believe everything you see on YouTube. But just so you guys know, that was like when I did 12 that day, like I said, it was about 11 hours. So I was I had about 45 minutes per property to mow all those yards. And some of you guys were commenting that I was pulling up to already mowed lawns, and I laughed. Like, that was hilarious. Like, I like you guys and I want to make content for you, but there's no way I would go out of my way to do all that. But I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so I finished that property at 11:33. It's now 11:39. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's 11:39. But like I said, I just filmed the video I've been filming for 6 minutes now. So pretend we left there, you know, 11:39, that last property. And I'll show you how long it takes me to get to my next one. And this next one uses a push mower, which is kind of crappy. If you own a lawn care business, you'll know that push mowing is not fun. I did do a property already this morning before that one that you guys just seen. I did show you on the video for a second. I was dead. I'm still dead. I just did not feel like getting out and walking around and showing you guys that property, but I'm going to be back there here shortly. I got to put down some topsoil and some some seed and some fertilizer for that property. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how close my next one is. Also, for those of you that are saying it's not safe to GoPro and drive, I do not look at the camera. That's probably why my footage is garbage. But I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the road and I'm driving. Yes, with one hand. If I drive with 2 hands, I can't drive. Also, another tip for you guys is, when I get to my properties, when I get to them, I get to work. Like, I shut my truck off, I put my earbuds in, I shut my door, I turn around and grab my weed whip or my lawnmower, depends on which one I want to do first, and I just get right to it. I don't sit there and text on my phone. I don't check Facebook. I don't check, see how many followers I have on YouTube. Like, I'm working, man. And a lot of you guys keep saying, you need to raise your prices, you need to raise your prices. I don't have the experience yet to raise my prices. I don't have the amount of clients I'd like to have to raise prices. I'm not at that stage in my business yet to where I can charge people top tier prices. I just can't do it, not in my neighborhood. Somebody just put a Facebook post up yesterday or 2 days ago looking for lawn care service, and a bunch of comments were saying it shouldn't be more than $20 or $30. Don't let anybody try to overcharge you or rip you off for mowing services. It's not that hard to find somebody to do it for 20 or 30 bucks. I was like, are you kidding me? So I got to compete with people that are doing it for 20 or 30 $20 or $30? Like, that's wild. All right, so we've been driving for, oh, look at this guy. Here's another lawn care guy. Yep, got the Cub Cadet. Yep, see, he went to Home Depot and bought himself a lawnmower. It'll last him about 2 years, if that. Depends on how many lawns he does. Not smart. But yeah, so it's 11:43, so that took me 4 minutes. Oh look, my neighbors are push mowing their property. Nice of them. They took their signs. They had a bunch of signs right here that said no parking. I think they were talking about me, but yeah, here's my property. I just got to turn around really quick and we'll be there. So about 4 minutes, I would say, is how long that took, because it's only going to take me 20-30 seconds to get out, get my weed whip out or whatever, and start mowing. All my firewood's gone. Ha! So that's about $30 right there that I just made. All my firewood's gone. Fantastic. That is awesome. So that's cool. Just made an extra 30 bucks there. But yeah, 11:43. So that took me 4 minutes to get from that property to this property. And like I said, I can just hop out real quick and I could get weed whipping within 10 seconds. So I'll let you guys know how long this one takes. It's 11:44. All right, I have no idea what time I started. I already forgot. 12:40 it says. I would take about 4 minutes off of that though, because the owner was actually out here picking weeds, and him and I were talking for a little while. But this is one of my $50 weeklies, and a couple things that happened that took me so long. Number one is I had to double cut this because it was seriously overgrown. I have no idea why. Maybe because I normally cut this on Tuesday mornings and it's Thursday afternoon. So yeah, I double cut this one. The backyard I had to double cut too with the push mower, and I actually ran out of string when I was in the backyard, so I had to spool up some string, but that only takes me like 30-35 seconds. Like I said, I do not remember what time I started. I think it was like 11. I don't remember what time it was, but also I was checking in on my wood box too, which is completely full, or completely empty. I mean, full of money though. But yeah, typically this yard doesn't take me as long as it did today, but it sucks because, oh, look at that, a bunch of monies. Oh, there's a 10 in there too. Some 5s, some 10s, some 1s. Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, I'm not even sure. So that's 2 bundles, that's 3 bundles, that's 4 bundles. I'm trying to count this and hold it. So I got 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25, 2, 3, 4, so $30. Not bad. Extra $30 tip for pretty much doing nothing. This literally takes me, well, if you count actually bundling it at home too, it's probably like 15 minutes in total to bundle it all up and just throw like 5 or 6 of them in the bed of my truck. And I have no idea how long this has been empty. I haven't been out here in 9 days. It could have been sold out in 1 day. It could have been sitting there empty this whole time. But I'm gonna go home and actually, while I'm here, there's something I've been meaning to do. I've been wanting to spray paint this one. but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to build a new one. I like this one though, it looks really good, but it needs to be painted. It's not treated at all, so. But that one was oh goodness sakes. But yeah, so that one was, I can't remember what time I started. I think it was like 49. It was like 11:49, so like 11:50. But like I said, I talked to Vince, the owner here, for a few minutes before I even got started. I didn't mean to, but I haven't seen him yet this year, and he was asking me if I was okay because I called him yesterday and told him I was sick, or yeah, yesterday, and he was just wondering like what was going on, because I usually mow on Tuesday mornings, and so I called him yesterday, and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but it really sucks trying to get a hold of, you know, 30 something people minus my Mondays, so like 20 something people, and letting them all know like, hey, I'm sick, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's cool. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bundles of wood. I think that's how many I had in there too, I don't know. So that's cool. The one at home too has been doing really good. My stand that I have at home has been doing very well. It's really crazy. The firewood, it's doing really well. And I found out, obviously, the longer you have the stand up, like the longer it's there, the more you're gonna sell. And you have to keep it full. So I will be coming back today and putting more firewood in that, because I do not want people who buy firewood from me to not come back. Real quick, it's 12:45. I don't know if that's 12:45, and I'm heading to my next one. Oh goodness, it should only take me a few minutes to get there. Yeah, that one never takes me an hour. That one literally only takes me like 15-20 minutes. But I had everything adding time on to me that time around. The 5 minutes, like I said, I was talking to Vince, and then the string running out, which was crazy. But the biggest part was the double cut, because I don't know if it's because it's like 3 days overgrown or what, but I never have to double cut his property. So that was just really weird. Now I'm heading to another one. Okay, so it's 12:49, so technically that took me 4 minutes, but I'm gonna say it was about 3, because it must have been 12:40.
Your destination is on the right.
12:46 before I got here, but yeah, it's right here. I'm here. This is it right here. This is my $50 a week, and she's here right now too, so hopefully she doesn't yell at me for recording. But all right, I'm gonna get to mowing. It is 12:50. I gotta shut the GoPro down, and I gotta get my earbuds in, grab my weed whacker, and I'll tell you, I'll show you guys right here. We'll just get the clock out here going, and where is it? Stopwatch. Reset. All right, so I'm gonna hit start, and I gotta shut my truck off and everything, shut the GoPro down. There you go, 15 minutes. It was 15 on the dot because I had to turn the GoPro on, but I'll show you guys. No, stop. I'll show you real quick that I'm not missing anything, or I'm not messing with you. Weed whackers put away, lawnmowers put away, yard's cut. She actually left. She does that, I don't know why. She leaves when I get here, but yeah, see, you can tell, cut. I didn't miss nothing. Freshly striped. I didn't skip anything. Backyard's done. Everything's been weed whipped. Fresh cut. Okay. See? 15 minutes. So the one I just left takes me 20 plus 4 minutes to get here, but we'll just say 5. So that's 25 minutes for that plus this. So that puts me at 40 minutes plus it's 5 minutes. Well, it's more like 3 or 4 to get from that other one to my second one, but we'll just say 5 again. We'll round it up. So as you can see, I've been doing 3 properties and they're all within 5 minutes of each other. And like I said, this one's more like 2, but I missed my first turn, so I had to go like 2 minutes out of my way. So I was able to get 3 properties done so far in about an hour. So if I got 3 done so far in an hour, like I said, give or take a few minutes there. I haven't really sat down and did the time yet. Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's pretty good. All right, so the next one is, I'm just gonna show you guys. It's 11:10. I don't know if you can see it. All right, 11. It's 1:10. You can see it on my phone right there. It's 1:10. Okay, I'll show you guys how long it takes me to get there. All right, 1:20. So that took about 9 minutes. Someone parked in my spot. I don't know why, but there's a van behind me. That sucks. But here's this property. You guys probably remember it. I'm going to get out and show you guys this one, because I'm tired of you guys thinking that I'm just showing up to, like, see, like they're getting done mowing. You think I'm just gonna pull up to their yard and be like, yeah, 50 bucks, I mow these guys? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, you can see this one needs a cut really bad. There are dogs in the windows. His dogs are awesome. But yeah, you can see how overgrown this one is, I think. You can see my old stripes from last week. Look at them. They're like, are you coming in the door? Yes. And his dogs are sweet. So the pool guy's here. How long are you gonna be? You're a lot more important than I am anyway. I'm just the lawn mowing guy. Oh. But yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I'll just skip this and get it next week. I'll do the front and yeah, it looks good. It didn't look good. It looks terrible. Did you uncover it too? Yeah, it was green. But yeah, no worries. You don't have to rush. I mow his grass every week, so I'll just let him know I showed up at the wrong time. But awesome. Thank you. Well, so I'm not mowing the back. I'm just going to be mowing the front. But as you can see, the back's not that big. This yard takes me, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. But I'm just mowing the front today. The pool guy just happens to be here today, which is not his fault and it's not my fault. I just happened to show up at the wrong time. But this is a Tuesday route for Ed. The guy's name is Ed. This is a Tuesday typically for him. So I will literally be back in like 4 days. So I'll text him and let him know I wasn't able to make it to the backyard, but I'm sure he won't mind. He's back there with chemicals and, like he said, I don't know if you guys seen, but he was cleaning and stuff. So I'm not going to get in his way, and he was draining a bunch of water into the yard anyway. So, but that's just, Ed seems like a really nice guy too. So it is 1:23. So I'm gonna mow this yard, just the front. So we'll only count, you know, we'll double whatever time it takes me. All right, that one took 33. 1:33. I have no idea what time I started again. I'm terrible at remembering these things. Well, yeah, you can see the stripes. And I didn't do the backyard. So if you guys really want to beat up on me, you can double the time it just took me to put this down. I don't care. You can see the diagonal stripes from last week, and then you can see these stripes from this week. And I weed whacked around the whole house. So yeah, I don't remember how long it took me. I don't remember what time I started, but so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did John, Vince, and Sarah, that's 3, and I did the Heritage Square property, that's 4, and on that one that's 5. And it's only been I don't even know, I started at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And Heritage Square property is actually a very large, needs to be bagged property. That Heritage Square property was not on that 12-yard. I don't think it was. That one takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, but they pay me $90 to do it. And I was there today. That's what I did the first part of the morning, was that. And it is now it's 1:35. I'll let you know when I get to my next stop. Okay, bye. All right, I just got here. 1:48. I think it was 12 minutes. So haven't even used an hour of drive time yet, and this will be the 6th, 7th property. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think this is number 6. I can't remember exactly, but here it is behind me. You can see it needs to be cut. Those are my old stripes from last week Tuesday, but you can definitely tell it needs to be cut. It's very green up there too. Look how bad that is. You can see the grass right here. Look at it, how tall that is. Yeah, so no stripes. You'll see the stripes in a minute. We got dandelions over there like crazy, but this one's 50 a week, I think. Backyard's really small too. I'll show you guys the backyard when I'm done, because I'm trying to be thorough, but it's 150 right now, so 149. By the time I shut this off, it's going to be 150, but see you in just a second. All right, 2:05. I have no idea what time I started. Just like every other lawn. Fresh cut. You can see the stripes when I go like this. This yard had a lot of dog poop. This is the 3rd time I've cut this grass. Still haven't really figured out a great way to do it. The backyard is very swampy. There's a wildlife preservation on the edge of their property too. So I was told, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, this big hill. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's pretty swampy back here. As you can tell, I got a rut right there. It's just straight clay. It's very swampy in here. I think there's actually water right there. A lot of water pools up in here. But yeah, this is the backyard. It's tiny. Still a bunch of stuff to weed whack around the house. The fire pit. The whole outline for that. The whole house. The AC unit. All that. Stairs. But yeah, that's the back. Not too big. And then the side, as you can see, it goes over till that green electrical thing. Straight down. You can see my stripes. But not too bad. I'm not sure how long that took me. I'm sure you guys you'll know. But yeah, not too bad. I feel like crap still, but I'm gonna mark this one done, and then I'm gonna tell you what time it is, and I'm gonna head to my next one. And I think that's six done. Could be 7. Not 100% sure. Not really sure where I want to go next. But yeah, it's 2:08 right now. Looks like my GoPro battery wants to die on me. 2:08, you guys, keep that in mind. It's 2:08. Well, that's cool. So somebody mowed my property for me. I hate people for this exact reason. So they didn't tell me. They didn't give me a heads up. They didn't say, hey Brian, thanks for your services, we don't need you anymore. Nothing like that. Just straight up had somebody else come out and cut it. And also, it looks terrible. It does. But it's been cut. Somebody cut it. Wasn't me. Didn't tell me. So I charged them $50 to cut that grass one time, and I don't do one-time cuts whatsoever. Oh, I hate people. I really do. Oh, it always happens out here in this neighborhood too. People always just trying to get one underneath you somehow, some way. I hate people. I really do. So stupid. So stupid. Alright, well, take that one off my list. That one's done. Oh man, I'm probably not going to be able to turn out of here. The street is super busy all the time. Alright, 2:23. I'll see when I get to the next one. So I have the absolute worst luck in the world right now. There is a tree service over here taking out a tree, and it just so happens to be the neighbor to my property, and I cannot get to this person's property to cut their grass to save my life. They literally blocked the driveway, so I can't even get into the driveway. Look at this. They got a crane up in the air. He's up there with his crane, but this big old RV truck, that's the driveway right there that I need to get into, to this house. And there's a curb. Unless I go up this dude's driveway and park right here. But I honestly don't know how safe it would be for me to be on my lawnmower over there. I really want to cut this dude's yard. I think I'm just gonna have to take my mower through right here and hope for the best. But yeah, it's 2:30 right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's 2:30 right now. I'm gonna say screw it and try it. They have got there's like 2 trucks behind me too, dump trucks behind me. Don't look at all that bird crap. Ah, yeah, there's a couple trucks behind me too. There's 2 on the street there. 3 with a wood chipper. It looks like a fork truck or a crane, and then this big crane, and then there's an actual I don't know what you call those things that guy's in, the bucket lifts or whatever. And then there's actually a truck down there and a dump truck down there. So I pretty much crapped out of luck. I'm just gonna have to, you know, go up my neighbor's yard here and hope he doesn't throw a fit and get this yard mowed. But I see a lot of people just sitting around. This guy's just been sitting here on break. Oh no, he's fixing a chainsaw. So he's doing something. But there's actually a guy in this fork truck right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's hilarious. But so yeah, I'm gonna, oh, they're about to throw. I can't mow this grass. They're literally swinging that branch in all the way into the yard that I'm supposed to be mowing. There's a branch swinging I'd be literally on my mower. There's no way. I can't go in there right now. This guy driving the fork truck, he's literally been on his phone this whole time. Literally been on his phone the whole time. Oh my goodness. What a hot mess. So that's going to be an all-day event. Hopefully it gets done today. So it's 2:36 and I'm going to go mow another one. Find another one. As you can tell, I've been wasting the last half an hour not getting any work done. But hopefully this next one's not been mowed by somebody already. Where do I gotta go? Probably to Apple is my guess. Yeah, we're gonna guess and say Apple. All right, 2:36 guys, I'll see you when I get there. All right, here I am, 2:44. Just got to my next one, 2:45. They put flags out again. I don't know why, but I'm gonna get out here and there's everybody's out. These guys are out, these guys are out. I'm nervous. I don't want to get out. What you got all them kids? But yeah, this is one of my newer accounts I just picked up not too long ago. I've only cut him once. And now there's flags all over the yard, which is awesome. So I'm definitely gonna have to take 3:36. 3:36. That took way longer than I had anticipated, and let me tell you why. Well, the neighbor, her car windows are down. So the nice guy that I am, I went and knocked on her door and I asked her, or I just told her, I said, hey, I'm gonna be mowing, so if I were you, I'd put your windows up on your car, and so I'm not blowing a bunch of dust and, you know, grass clippings and all that stuff in there. And she was like, oh no, I can't do that. I have plants in there. I just spent like $100 on plants. I can't put the windows up. I'm like, it'll be like 10 or 15 minutes. You can put them up if you want. If you don't want to, I'm sorry if you get any grass clippings in your car. But whatever. I was nice enough to go over there and talk to her. But this guy's grass is so wet and so thick and so annoying. I feel like he's watering his grass like every single day for like a half an hour per zone. So I need to talk to this guy. I just literally blew off his entire lawn with the leaf blower because of how much grass there was on top and all the clumps and everything. And I mean, there were just solid chunks of grass. It was so annoying because it's so wet. It's so wet and it's so thick. And I had to go through and make sure that none of it was going to kill his grass, because, you know, like when the clumps sit on the lawn, they'll kill the grass. This is a $50 weekly. He's going to have to start paying more money per week, because I have no choice but to bag his grass. And I'm also going to text him and find out how often he's watering his lawn, because that's just, it's overkill. He is definitely watering way too much. His entire lawn is soaking wet. And it hasn't rained in 3 days. 3 days. It's been sunny and 70 degrees. And if you go out there right now and you poke your finger into his lawn, it's soaking wet. Sprinklers should not even be making it as wet as it is. But I normally mow him on a Wednesday. So I'm 1 day past when I normally would. And I know there ain't that much growth there from 1 day. But yeah, so 3:36 I finished that property. Today has just not been my day. I'm gonna start bagging him. And if I'm bagging his, I'm gonna charge him an extra $10. So it's gonna be another, you know, $10 on top of it. So it's gonna be a $60 a week cut. He's probably gonna say no thank you, and he's probably gonna go find somebody else that'll do it for $30. And then that $30 person's gonna come here and they're gonna not make any money, but whatever. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm gonna go mow, I think, 2 more yards. I'm so tired. I'm ready for a nap. I'm exhausted. I gotta get home and make this video for you guys too. It's been a long day, you guys, a long day. And I just spent the last hour driving to the last 2 locations and there was nobody there. Or remember, somebody already cut. I lost a yard that I drove to and the guy never even told me about it. And then the other guys were cutting down trees. But yeah, so it's 3:39 right now. And I'm driving to my next location. And I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, 3:44, I'm at my next one. This is stupid. What's up with these flags? Every yard has flags in them. There's even a blue one right there. This is Alfred's house. This is a $60 bi-weekly. This is dumb. I'm tired of flags. I'm over it. I'm gonna... Oh, Alfred's coming to talk to me right now, so we'll see what's going on. Woo! Alfred! What's up, buddy?
How do?
Oh, just over it. I've been sick the last 3 days, so...
Oh, wow.
What's the flags for, do you know?
Yeah, they're going to be doing my fence Monday.
They're taking the fence down?
They're going to take the wooden one down and put a chain link in.
Just right there?
No, all the way around.
Oh, I forgot there was a wooden fence over there. When are they doing that exactly?
Monday.
So I won't even be anywhere near here until then. If anything does come up or if you have a concern or a question or something, just call me and let me know. I won't be back out here for 2 weeks.
Right.
But who knows? I was just curious.
But they're supposed to have done it last Monday.
But so those have to stay is what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Okay.
If you can.
I just go through, I pick it up, weed whack it, and I put it back down.
Okay.
But I just want to know, yeah.
My backyard looked like a jungle back there. They still got tall.
Yeah, well, I was here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's just how it's going to be. And you don't water it either, do you?
Nope.
Yep. So it'll slow down.
Yeah.
In June and July, it'll get down. The ones who do water their grass right now, it's been terrible for me. I've had to do 2 or 3 passes on their lawn. It's wet and sticky and thick. It's been a pain, but we'll
I see you got my peonies over there, huh?
Do what now?
The peonies that was over by the window.
Oh, was it a flower?
Yeah, and those like the ones over here in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
But that's okay. It's no biggie. Those were basically my wife's.
Oh, I didn't even know if it was a wildflower.
I got up by the house, you see where the bush is starting to come back up. And when you first came here, it had the wood pieces all up. I had to clip it down so it could come back up.
Okay.
But I ain't no worried about any of that.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know about they will be doing the fence, so.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah, that'll make it a whole lot easier because you have a straight line.
Yeah, it'll look a lot better too. But all right.
Hey.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, those of you that didn't catch that, he had a wildflower growing up against his house, and I must have took it out last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever, but he said it's not a big deal. It really was like, it wasn't like an actual flower, and there's no beds up against his house, so I didn't realize it, but he never said nothing to me either. So yeah, so what time is it? It is 47. So I'm gonna get to it and let you guys know when I'm done. 4:13. This one was terrible because I had to double cut it. And Alfred doesn't water his grass. But this one I had to go over twice. It's really long, but you can see some stripes in there. He said this fence is coming down on Monday, which is pretty cool. And then his backyard, I'll just show you real quick. His backyard. That one I only went over once. I probably missed a couple of spots here and there, but that's not my fault. This is a $50 bi-weekly, which is a heck of a deal. Another thing I love about Alfred, besides his name, is he always pays. As soon as I get here, he runs outside and makes sure I get my monies. I keep telling him, I'm like, hey dude, you can pay me at the end of the month one time, but he doesn't. He likes to be paid up. He doesn't like to owe people any money, which is cool. So between this 50 and the 30 from my wood stand, that's 80 bucks cash I just put in my wallet today. And I'll end up taking like almost all of it, if not all of it, out and throwing it in my safe that I have at home. So 416 everybody, 416. Here we are at this property that you guys have seen before. In my last video, remember when I did 12 accounts on a Monday, and this was like my second to last one or whatever. So unless I keep pulling up to the same houses that are already mowed, like you guys said in the comment section, you know, that's I must be onto something. But no, I really did mow 12 yards that day. I can't believe you guys can't believe that. It's 4:22, and I'm gonna mow this one and another one. But you see how quick that was for me to get from that one to the other one, and I had to stop at that intersection for like 2 minutes also. But it's 4:22. I'm gonna get it done. 448. All right, I'm on my way to my next one. It's gonna be the last one for today. That's awesome, because when I got started today, I had no intentions of doing this many lawns. And I think I just finished up like 8. And like I said, 2 of them I wasted an entire hour driving around. But I'll count it. I'll put that time in there too. Hey, you can't go in the middle of the road there, bud. Thank you. It's 4:49 already. So it wasn't even 4:48. Bunch of liars. It's 4:49 already. So it must have been like 4:48 and like 45 seconds, because I've only been driving on the road for like 5 seconds and it's already 4:49. That sucks. Every minute counts when you're being accused of lying and not saying that you're... Oh, I never walked that property for you guys. I never did. Oh, I have to go back, because I feel like you guys are going to be like, he's lying. So I'm going to go back. No, I'm not going back. Screw it. You guys are just going to have to believe me that I just did that one. 4:49. 4:48 or whatever. That guy's name is Dan. I've had Dan for 3 years now. Great guy. 50 bucks a week. His yard was like awesome compared to another weekly I just did like 2 yards ago. This one was like good growth. Maybe he just doesn't have the sprinklers on all the time. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I 100% did that yard. Yeah, so we got, I'm heading to my next one right now. You guys are gonna be like, what? They're not this close to each other. And here we are, 4:53, and we're at my next spot already. Hey dude, do you want to share the road a little bit? Appreciate you. This is the house right here, this big one on the corner. It's got a lot of growth too already. But yeah, we'll get out here and get this one started. Yay, you can see my stripes from last week. Haha. All right, so it's 4:53. Give me a second to put it in park. Jeez, oh Pete. It's 4:53. Shut the truck off. Ooh, the neighbor's yard looks good. The neighbor's yard always looks good. Yeah, 453. It's probably going to turn 454 as soon as I shut this thing off. But I'll see you when I'm done. 527. 527. So I got that one done. Some weird people stopped and admired it, but it's whatever. There's a car coming. You can almost see the squares. But yeah, that's it. Who's this guy? Say hi, Mason. Say hello. Say hello. He said, I want to throw it. But there it is. It's a big property. I don't feel like walking it. But that'll be it for today. You can see the stripes I did today. That's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up on it. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. But I'm going to go home and take a shower and hopefully feel better, because today's been terrible. But thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.